we lock and load, Allen Powers. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. Where we lock and load, Allen Powers. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. Where we lock and load, Allen Powers. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. Where we lock and load, Allen Powers. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Powers Show. Where we lock and load. Come on.
Welcome to a special post-game edition of the Allen Powers Show. The Bears just defeated the Tennessee Titans 24-17. We will break down the entire game. It was a roller coaster. Got my boy Vic in the building. Thank you for coming on, brother.
Yeah, but thank you for having me, brother.
Roller coaster first game of the season. It was ugly in the first half, but the Bears pulled it out. 24-17. A lot of things to discuss. A few things that I definitely want to discuss. Of course, Caleb Williams, but wide receivers dropping passes, O-line getting blown up, the defense and special teams bring it home for us, and another Velus Jones fumble. But to jump it off, man, overall thoughts about the game we saw.
Man, it was kind of what I expected, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew the Tennessee Titans going into this game had a huge advantage on the defensive line going against the interior of our offensive line, and more so the right side. As much as I love down there right, I'm going to call it like I said. Bro got to stop playing up the first-round pedigree, bro. He had to stop playing up the first-round pedigree and opening up that side. There are too many times that we on 2nd and 1, and we trying to run the ball to his side just to pick up 1 yard, and we lose a yard because this man in blue past him and tackle the running back in the backfield. I saw it in the preseason with him. I saw it again today. I've been keeping my notes, and I just been watching him. He has to play better. And the free agent that they had, Coleman Shelton, oh, man, they picked on brother today. Man, they picked on brother today. Oh, my goodness, man. Like, we're gonna have to figure out the center position, man. I think down there right eventually come on and play up this pedigree, the more reps he get. But we're gonna have to figure out the center position. I mean, at least he can snap the ball good. But now he can't do the other aspects. He can't run block. He didn't even have the veteran savvy or the patience to like just fill a hole when you see 2 guys already blocking 1 guy. You good. Now you looking around for the free man. Still, you go to be the triple team guy and let a guy run right up the middle and sack the quarterback. Like, it was just sloppy, man. It's sloppy game, man. What's to be expected? Like, anybody expected Caleb Williams to come out there and throw 5 touchdowns in his first game to the pro, 365 yards is sadly mistaken. If they look for those numbers next week, they'll be sadly mistaken. If they're looking for the week after, they'll be sadly mistaken. This is a process. He's going to be good. The Bears are going to be fine. But they have to build up to what they are, and they got a few things they got to tighten up. This is not a finished product.
Yeah, listen, the O-line, man, the center position is important. We seen it in the Philly game. They don't have Jason Kelce anymore. And we seen fumble snaps, botch snaps. The center position is important. I don't know why the Bears didn't invest a draft pick in it. Even if you want to get a veteran to start out and you didn't want to start a rookie, cool. But I'm tired of the makeshift center. The center is too important for them not to take it seriously enough. You cannot continue to just bring in these journeyman centers who are backups or barely playing at other areas and expect to anchor that O line. It's not working out. It's not working out. And so the center position, once again, like you say, he can snap the ball. That's a start, because we was having problems even with that. Got that under control. But you cannot be getting blown up. A quarterback does not like pressure in his face. I don't care who you are, and so you got to help this rookie out. And then I want to talk about the wide receivers. We seen Keenan Allen drop a touchdown that's uncharacteristic of him. And we seen some drop passes. And so the team has to help Caleb Williams out. Like I say, he's a rookie. It's going to be growing pains. The owner even said that. It's going to be growing pains. We seen CJ Stroud and thinking that's the standard, and that's an anomaly. That doesn't happen like that usually. And so you got to remember that he's a rookie, and everybody has to help the rookie out till he comes up to speed with everything. Talk about the wide receivers, man. What did you think out of the wide receivers? We didn't see a lot of explosiveness out of the wide receivers. I on paper, this looked like a top wide receiving core. What do you think about the wide receivers?
Yeah, man, they definitely underachieved today, though. But it's kind of hard, be honestly, man, when Caleb is not getting the time to really process the field and get these guys the ball. And I'm not making excuses for Keenan Allen's drop, you know what I'm saying, because he dropped the ball, sure touchdown. He dropped a sure touchdown, you know what I'm saying? But at the same token, they could never really get in a rhythm, man. Caleb could never really get in a rhythm offensively because the Tennessee Titans were blowing up our offensive line all day long. All day long, they blowing up our offensive line, man. So it's really hard for me to gauge the wide receivers because, you know what I'm saying, there's only so many targets to go around. I think, what did Caleb finish up throwing the ball about, 24 times?
Yeah, I have to check it to be sure. But yeah, something like that. And the numbers was not pretty. The numbers,
11, I think completed 11 to 24. You know, I had fans looking down my timeline on Facebook. I had fans clamoring for Justin Fields, bro. This is the first game. Like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. This is the first game. Like, y'all have to temper y'all expectations. Like, I want the Bears to be a great team. I do. But, man, it is a building process. Even the Detroit Lions, as good as they are right now, and people claiming them out, they started out like 2-5 2 years ago. Then they built up to what they were. Their quarterback, they got more comfortable. Let the Bears keep putting in the work in practice and keep building up the camaraderie and see if they can fix the offensive line.
Yes.
They can only get better from today. They can only go up from today.
We got Black Butterfly Pod checking in on Facebook. Said, yes, sir. He said, what did I tell you? It's going to take at least 2 to 3 games, but I believe it will take 4 to 5 games to get a rhythm. This is what happens when you don't play preseason. And let's talk about that, because I was one of the guys that said Caleb should have played in the Hall of Fame game and he should have played in the last game. I'm tired of trying to figure it out during the season. I know it's vanilla defenses, but I want to build rhythms with the players that he's playing with. That was my thing. It's not about, okay, is he going to see the defense he's going to see in the regular season? I want him to build a rhythm with the Odunze and Allen and Moore. So that's what I wanted to do. And I think you wanted him to play more in the preseason too. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely. You're right. I did. I mean, like I said, I was all for coach's decision. I'm like, whatever, I'm riding with it. But I definitely wouldn't have minded playing all 4 games. I wouldn't. A few snaps. Just a few snaps here and there, a quarter here and there. Like, nothing major. He don't have to go out there and take 30 snaps a game in the preseason, every game. You know, I'm realistic. I don't want to put him out there to injury in the preseason. I understand that. But at the same token, man, he's still a rookie, man. And he has to get some, know the playbook to get veteran treatment in my point. I get what you're saying. I get what the coaches are saying. They trying to not temper his ego or whatever and feel like they're down on him, whatever. I get that. But, bro, you are still a rookie. And I feel like all those snaps, just repetitions, where he could have just had a rhythm and stayed in the rhythm, because he hadn't played football in a while. He practice is different. You haven't played. He really hadn't played football since November, bro. Like, pads on football. He hadn't played pads on football since November, so I wouldn't have minded him playing more in the preseason.
And to your point, like you say, more preseason, you get more of him understanding the offense even more. Even if you're not getting the defensive looks that you want him to figure out, it's the reps, like Black Butterfly Pasta. It's the reps and it's the playbook. We got Brian Hill checking in on Facebook. What do you think about the play call? And I think that was not good also, which didn't help Caleb. Let's address that, man. That's a great question, Brent. Thank you for checking in, Brian Hill. Let's talk about the play calling, bro. How did you think Shane Waldron did as a play caller? First year in Chicago, rookie quarterback, number 1 overall pick. How did he do as a play caller?
Bro, I'll give him a D, bro. But at the same token, I think once he saw his offensive line couldn't really hold up to the plays that he really wanted to call, he had to adjust it. Because, bro, I mean, we all watch the game. I don't want to keep beating the dead horse. Man, they blew our offensive line up all day, man. It was really hard for Shane Waldron to get in the rhythm as a play caller. I still give him a D as being a veteran. You know what I'm saying? Because I hold him to a high standard. But at the same token, though, bro, like, it was hard. It was just hard for him to get in the rhythm, though, at the same token. I'll say that. It's hard for him to get in the rhythm, so. It was just bad, bro. They defensive line, their coaches treated Caleb Williams like he was a rookie. Like, now we had a veteran quarterback and they tried to play that defense the way they did, we could have burned it.
Yeah.
But Caleb still adjusted. Now, I was saying week 8, if somebody tried to play Caleb like that today, I saw some things that he gonna be all right with. He just gotta be cool.
Yeah. I would give Shane Waldron a C, and the reason why is because of the drop touchdown of Keenan Allen, you know, and Caleb missing a wide open wide receiver for a touchdown as well. I forget who it was. That was
Keenan. It was Keenan. They did a double move.
Double move, and then
these are throws that, bro. These are alley-oops for Caleb Williams. Like I'm talking about, just touch throw. He makes this throw in his sleep.
Yeah.
We talk about nerds. See, the NFL is a humbling game, and I love the young man. But, you know, I saw you on Hard Knocks when you said that you don't get nervous. I'm sorry, bro. As a 50-year-old man, I know nerves when I see him, and I saw him in this young man today. I saw frustration, too, on the sideline. But, young man, you were nervous today. He could tell that crap to somebody else that don't believe it. He was nervous today, and he didn't play well at all. I'm going to hold him accountable. He didn't play well. He didn't, bro. He didn't play well. No excuses for him. Like, we're going to hold Justin Fields to this certain standard. Like, Justin Fields would have had a game like today. Bears would have celebrated the win, but he would have been a focal point of conversation, not the win. So I'm going to hold that same energy and not comparing the two, but I'm talking about just the play. He didn't play well. Caleb Williams didn't play well. There are a few things that he missed on. Just alley-oops. Even as a rookie quarterback, alley-oops. I'm sorry.
And you remember, they got on Justin Fields for missing wide open wide receivers, or missing people across the middle and things of that nature. And so we got to keep that same energy, because Caleb Williams, he got to make those throws. He was the number 1 overall pick. He got to make those throws. So, like I say, I give Shane Waldron a C because he can't control Caleb Williams' play. All he can do is call the plays, and the players got to go execute it. I was having this conversation in a car about college and the pros, and I'm like, yo, this is going to be growing pains. Like, the windows that was open in college ain't going to be open in the NFL, and the speed of college is going to be different than the speed in the NFL. And the teams that you're playing, like Tennessee Titans, like in college, you playing from USC or Oklahoma, you can play at Appalachian State, but in NFL, every team in the NFL is credible. Ain't no walkovers, ain't no pushovers in the NFL. You're not getting no Appalachian State, no, you know, these schools that have no business being on the field with you. That we have to pay you just to play us. Like, that's not what's going on in the NFL. So so let's go. I will ask you this. Let's talk about Caleb Williams. What grade do you give him as he makes his debut, Soldier Field debut? What grade do you give Caleb Williams as a rookie? Because his numbers.
11 for 24.
14 for 29.
14 29, okay.
14 for 29, 93 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. And so, what do you?
That's a D.
Ooh,
that's a D. Because he, like I said, I'm gonna hold him to the standard, bro. Like, Mr. Trubisky, I'm be honest, Mr. Trubisky, Justin Fields, that throw to Caleb Williams was basic, bro. Like fundamental football, like just he was so wide open, bro. That's a walk-in touchdown, bro.
Yeah.
That was a walk-in touchdown. Now the one drop on Keenan Allen that he dropped, that's on him. But the other one, when they double moved the Titans, Caleb, get that ball in his hands, bro. Get that ball in there to him, bro, and let him walk in the end zone, bro. So these are stuff that I seen. I saw this guy, these throws that I went back and watched his college tape. I get it, and it's faster and all that, and he had time. Put the ball in there. And there's no excuse for that throw. So, bro, that's the only reason he don't get to see, because he missed that slam dunk when he had it. That's my only reason he doesn't get to see, because of that one play. That one play shipped the grave for me. That's those when you get the gimmies in the NFL, bro, you have to have them. You and I have been watching this game a long time. Right. You have to have the gimmies. That's what they quarterback do, because we know this kid eventually he gonna make some plays that we gonna be like, holy crap, did he just do that? It's coming with time. But he has to learn how to, while we gonna say he has to take the easy stuff, bro. He have to take it and make it.
Everyone who's checking in, y'all make sure y'all share the live so y'all people can see it. They can comment and we can post the comments and discuss all the comments that are coming in. We got Malcolm Adams checking in, says C- only because they won. I will say this: I give Caleb Williams a C, and this is why I give him a C. If Keenan Allen catches that pass, his numbers look a little better. You know, he got a touchdown pass, no interceptions. This is a rookie quarterback, first game of the season, and it would have been what, maybe 15 for 29 with a touchdown. You know what I mean? No interception, didn't turn the ball over. It looks a little better. You know what I'm saying?
He could have finished up. Should have finished up like 16 for 29. How many yards did he have?
He had 93, so that would have pushed him over the 100.
He would have probably had like 125 yards passing, 16 for 29. He would have had some Justin Fields numbers without the rushing. But we ain't gonna have that conversation. We're gonna have this conversation right now. You know what I'm saying?
If he gets the W with one touchdown, no interceptions. And I think that's a C performance. That's a C performance. It wasn't nothing great, but it wasn't terrible. It's a rookie first game. Like I give him a C. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the D. Black Butterfly Pod says Caleb gets a D-. Reason not F. He got the win, but we know he could have got it. So he went D-. So I mean, I'm not mad at that at all. And Brian Hill says,
bro. Our defense saved us today, man.
Yeah. Brian Hill says, with all those weapons, I believe even with the O-line struggles, Caleb has some opportunities. I watched him miss his second and third option because his guys got big with a little.
I did too. That was on my grading thing. Like, it wasn't even just a throw that he missed that was wide open. There was a couple of them like, bro, get the ball out. 1, 2, throw the ball. He's open. That's 4 yards. In the NFL, sometimes you have to take that 2 times when it's second and two, bro. These are first downs. You got to learn that, bro. Like, you don't always have to hit the home run. Get the ball out. Put the ball in these guys' hands, bro. Shane Walden and all these preachers to the guy. And I saw a couple times early that he did the rookie thing and held that ball too long. Get the ball to these guys, bro. Get the ball to these guys early and let them make plays. You see what happened when DJ Moore got that end around, how he shook and made that, bro. Get that ball in the man's hand 2-3 yards. You don't have to throw it. Let him make some plays. Get that yak, bro. Just get the ball in the playmaker's hands, bro. Yeah. That's it. Everything will have to be downfield. And Caleb Steele just thinking home run, and that's going to come. It's gonna come, but you have to execute the basic fundamentals for that to go. And then I also thought that Shane Waldron banned the running game a little too early for me too.
Yeah. I mean, what they did,
especially when the game was still close. Like, I'm being honest, bro, 17-0 without 5-pound offense, our defense. They weren't really. They got a little rhythm on 2 drives, but other than that, though, like the Bears really dominated this game. The Bears defense really dominated this game outside of 2 drives, and one of them came with Valor Williams gifting them the ball inside the 20. You get what I'm saying? So you take that chip field goal away. Literally, the Bears get them 14 points a day, if not for Valor's fumble. Yeah. So it was still been close, especially when they're going forward on 4th and 3 and all this stuff. Like, it don't even really matter at this point when they're going forward on 4th and 3. I would just love to see you keep on running the ball. Even the guy said that, like, when we were down and we first settled for 3, even Mark Sanchez said it. He was like, yeah, man, you had 2 timeouts. Why'd you come out throw the ball 3 times? Why you didn't run it once? Like, he just, Waldron, to me, he was like filling out his personnel. Maybe, I don't know, but we should have ran the ball at least one time and used 2 timeouts wise. That gave you an opportunity to do that. You want to throw it, save it, clock it, instead of just settling for the field goal. I mean, good thing we won on a pick 6 by Tyreek.
Yeah.
But this could have easily been a loss, man.
Oh, for sure. And it was looking like that. One thing I want to ask you, a great question about Black Butterfly Apply. He says, one thing we are going to have to figure out is what is our identity. What do you think the identity going to be? Because I believe in the beginning, it's going to have to be the running game, because Caleb is not ready yet to encompass the whole offense. Later on down the season, I think you're going to be able to open it up more. But at the beginning, I think the identity has to be running the football. But I think because they fell behind, they couldn't stick with the run as much as they wanted to. What do you think about our identity?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a run too. I absolutely agree with you, and that plays a part into it when they fell behind by 17. I get it, but at the same time, when they were fighting back, though, bro, just 1 or 2 here. At the same token, as an offensive coordinator that you have this rookie quarterback, even if they stop and take the ball out of his hands, let him see some things, and and see what, like, okay, maybe on the read option, I can fake it and I got somebody over the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, give him some options instead of just being like drop back and throw it. Like, let Swift or somebody come in and run one of those plays. That's all my thing. Just whether you get positive yards or not, you can't give up, and that's the thing about the run game. Like, you got to keep waiting. You can't give up on it. You just can't. You weren't down 30. You still had a chance to run your offense. You had 2 quarters to go, 3 quarters. Like, that was my thing. Like, you can't set as an offensive coordinator. This is the NFL, bro. That is like worlds of time. You don't get in a panic mode when you're down 17. I get you out a rookie quarterback. I get it. That's why you lean on your running game. That's exactly why you can go to it more. I wouldn't have a problem with them when you drop back, run the ball the first 2 downs, then try to get something short and punt it. Like, ease Caleb into this. Don't put this pressure on this kid and wreck him early. Don't do this to him. Don't do it.
Black Butterfly Pie says Justin Fields got the W today. Also,
yeah, I knew he was gonna win. And bro played well. And he played well.
I didn't get a chance to see the stats yet. I'm gonna look at it now. 17 for 23, 156 yards, 57 yards rushing. Listen, Pittsburgh can win with that. Listen, Mike.
Hey, bro, with our defense, we were winning with that last year. And I'm not going apples or oranges with what we did, because we're not doing it. I think Caleb is going to elevate us under. But that's all I was saying. Like, I try to tell people, like, oh, man, we had Justin Fields. The Bears wouldn't have been successful this year. To me, that's crap. They would have won with either one of these guys, I believe. That's just my point. That's all the point I'm trying to get out there. It's like apples and oranges. Poe's got his guy. Let's go, Caleb. Lead us to where this GM feel you can take us. But don't act like we couldn't have won with Justin Fields this year. We could have. And all this stuff in the preseason, all this crap, I can't wait till this young man go out there and ball out. I am pulling for this young man so hard, Al. It is crazy. I want to shut up so many of these haters, bro. I do.
Yeah. Justin Fields, listen, Mike Tomlin, we seen him pull off miraculous seasons with mediocre quarterbacks. And listen, the controversy has started now, because you got a W on your record now. So I believe now you're going to have to stick with Justin Fields. You done started it. You got a W. I think they're going to have to stick with Justin Fields. I don't think they should even rock with Russell Wilson right now.
Like, bro, when you go back and you look at that 57 yards rushing, I looked at some highlights. He had some nice runs, bro, and it wasn't just him breaking it down. Like, looked like he was back there analyzing the field. Guy almost got him, and he, made his move like Justin. You know what I'm saying? He got some nice runs. He wasn't just looking to run. You see, he didn't even carry the ball a lot. He did that on minimal carries.
Yeah. And look, they say Russ was trying his hardest to play, because I think
what he saw is what we as Bear fans saw of this kid, bro. This work ethic. He beat Russ to the gym every day, and he was healthy. Russ thinking like, man, I'm the first guy in the gym. No, bro, people don't understand. Justin Fields is a gym rat. He beat every single player in the Bears locker room to the gym every day that he was there.
Yeah,
every day that he was there. He's the first person in, the last person out of that locker room. That's why they love that kid. They respected him so much. They hate to see him go, bro. He can play in this league, bro.
Yeah, for sure. And look, like I say, Mike Tomlin, all he need is don't mess up the game. Don't mess up the game. Don't turn over the ball. They're gonna play good defense. They only gave up 10 points. You know they're gonna play defense. So I just need you to manage the ball game. And we know Justin Fields have talent to make the spectacular play sometime. So
Yeah.
you're gonna get listen, that's why I think one of the reasons he wanted to go to Pittsburgh, because it's a stability in that organization. And so you get something stable like that for him, like he got a chance to really succeed. And like you say, just like you pulling for him, I'm doing the same thing, because we all know he got a raw deal. He got a raw deal in Chicago. This was a business decision. You know what I mean? Because of the cost. So he didn't get a fair shake. He didn't get the weapons that Caleb Williams is getting now. He had one weapon in DJ Moore. That's all he had. And Cole Kmet was just starting to come on. But other than that, it was, you better put the cape on. You know what I mean? So
and a lot of times he's the only reason that we watched. A lot of times he was like, you know what I'm saying, the Frank Thomas and the Sammy Sosa of the Bears. Like the reason they get the guys out when the teams ain't winning. They got that one superstar.
Yes. I want to get back to the Bears real quick. Brian Hill says, I like to see us play up tempo with the offense, not ignoring the running game either. That's Caleb comfort zone, I believe. What do you think about? Do you think the Bears should play up tempo? Because I will say this: I think it's good to do that every once in a while, but I wouldn't say all the time. Like if you just want to switch it up to throw something different in the game and to possibly get them in a little rhythm. And we know it's going to happen under 2 minutes anyway, so you're going to get that. But I don't think that's going to do anything for him as far as getting him comfortable in the offense. What do you think about the tempo?
Man, I partially agree. Hill, that was his game in college, bro. This is a different game here in the NFL, man. It's a different process, bro. Now, that's my dog, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just a different process. The NFL from college. That was Caleb's game in college, and he will eventually have success with that in the NFL. I just don't know if he's ready for that right now with the quickness of the game, the way the defensive line is getting off on our offensive line right now. Like I said, I'm going to give this time to grow. I'm not going to really spaz out because the offensive line didn't play much in the preseason either. They played 2 games. The starters, they played 2 games in the preseason. And some of them didn't even play that. Like guys like Nate Davis, some of these guys, they sat down, Tevin. Like they rested a lot of these guys, so they have to get in the rhythm too. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, if Caleb has not progressed by week 3 against Indianapolis, we're not seeing the rhythm of this offense, then we'll know it's a problem. I'm being honest, just week 3. And I'm not even talking about explosive. I'm talking about just processing. They get in the rhythm, and it looks better than it did today.
Yeah. And I'm gonna give him a few more games than that, but we'll see. I'm gonna pull up the schedule and I'm gonna tell you where I think he should be doing the schedule. But I want to talk about the Bears defense.
Well, I can help you out. Texas, Indianapolis, the Rams are the next 3 games.
Okay.
In order.
Bears defense and special teams. This defense and special teams look like the old Bears back when we had Rex Grossman and Devin Hester. We didn't get the of course
the lovely Bears. You took the words out of my mouth. That's the lovely Bears today.
Yeah, the
cover 2. That's that cover 2 Fluke's defense, boy. And he got them dogs, man. Fluke's got them dogs back there. That secondary, boy. Man, I don't care who you are. I'm just looking, bro. It's gonna be hard to throw the ball on the Bears if we get any semblance of pass rush up the middle. It's gonna be hard to throw the ball on the Bears because I'll be honest, you can't run. You'll get a break run here and there. You might get a 30-yard run, but you're not consistently finna run the ball on this defense. And Tony Pollard had 8 yards rushing in the second half after a great first half. They shut the run game down like they usually do. I saw Andrew Billings in the backfield continuously. That dude is a dog. Now, you don't get even the notoriety because he's not a sack guy at the D tackle. But, man, I watched this game, and he is such a big difference on his defense, bro. He's in the backfield so much. It is crazy, bro.
Yeah. The Will Levis cannot throw that ball though. What he did, that was terrible, bro. I'm glad for us. I'm glad it happened for us. But you cannot do that. You in the middle of a dogfight game. You cannot throw the ball.
Hey, bro, you know what he was trying to do? He caught himself trying to avoid the sack and throw the ball away, thinking it's gonna hit the ground, but it stayed up. Idiot.
Yeah. Tyreek got him a pick 6. This was old school Mike Brown. Old school Chicago Bears coming back.
Cleveland Browns game. You think about the Cleveland Browns and 49ers game back to back. Mike Brown finished them off with the pick 6. Both games. I remember that like it was yesterday, bro.
Bro, I was laughing when he threw it. I was like, bro, that's terrible. You
Hey,
cannot.
bro. Hey, bro. I'm just gonna go ahead. I tried to assess him in college. I try to give like the benefit of the doubt, bro. But when I just see it in guys, I just call a spade, bro. Will Levis ain't that dude, bro.
He not. But I would
He
say
got he got a big strong arm, bro. He got weapons, bro. There's no excuse for that. They offensive line held up for a while against our defensive line, and he really couldn't take advantage of it. Like they had us on the rope, 1 or 2 plays from him, and they put us away. And he couldn't do it. And I'm talking about times there where we didn't even get pressure. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? One thing I take away from this game though, how the Titans tried to hide the fact that we know D-Hop won 100% and use him as a decoy. That hurt them. We knew that. And that's the great way the game plan was. That hurt them. We knew D-Hop wasn't 100%.
One thing I noticed was when they started to get into a rhythm and he got confidence. When he has confidence, he plays better. But once that momentum shifted, and the block punt happened and stuff started happening, he couldn't recover. He could not recover. And we got to remember, this is only his second year, but in the second year, you're not supposed to throw that ball the way he threw it for that pick.
That's what Stuart always talk about, though, bro. It's not always about the X's and O's. Sometimes, bro, it's about in between the ears. Like, you know what I'm saying? As a leader, you have to be smarter than that. And you're the leader of the team. When all that's going on, while you're on the sideline ranting and raving after you make a mistake trying to fire the team up, that's not the way to do it. Right. Get everybody here. Everybody here. See, I'm paying attention to everything. Get everybody here in this circle, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. We up. Like, we're still up 14 points. We're still up 14 points at this time. Let's just calm down and play smart football. Keep running the ball. And that's what to the Titans coach credit, he didn't want to, offensive coordinator's credit, he didn't want to put it all on Levis because Tennessee still kept trying to run the ball in the second half. They just couldn't, though, bro. The Bears defense, we have to just give them their props as what they are. And that's what I really want to shift the subject to. I know how you keep your archives of these videos, and that's one of the things I touched on. I'm going to go back and say it on Facebook, bro. The Bears defense is the most slept on unit in the NFL. I'm talking about elitists. Not just against like you got pass rush. Like people talking about, they're like a pass rush. I don't really care about that because the NFL is their passing league is 1-2 and the ball is coming out, and you have to have guys who can cover and tackle in the secondary. And the Bears have some of the best in the NFL at that.
Yeah, I got to go through. I want to take a look at
what was it that led Tyreek Stevenson to be a second round pick?
They still going after him.
They are. And they dude got the touchdown in the first half when he turned the wrong ankle. But if he's able to stand up straight, he picked that up. He's still in good position to make a play.
He was in good position. Yeah, he was in good position.
Bro, this is the NFL. This is a game of inches. Dude made a play on him. He gonna go on some touchdowns this year. So is Jalen. Bro. This is the NFL. Man, they going up against some good receivers this year. They gonna get cooked at times to happen, but they ain't gonna get scorched, and that's the difference.
So here's the schedule.
I don't see nobody coming out putting up 50 on this defense this year, like the Chiefs did us last year. I don't see nobody coming out doing that no more. That's my point.
So we're looking at the schedule. I think next week is going to be a tough one.
Gonna be a tough game. Gonna be a very tough game.
I got the Bears losing that game on the road.
Bro, I got the Bears winning, but we'll talk about that later.
Whoa. Brian Morgan checking in says Stevenson is a ball hawk.
Yes, he is.
So I'm thinking around week 5 is when you're going to see the breakout game from Caleb Williams. That's okay. Week 5 is going to be a breakout game. It's against the Panthers. I believe he's going to struggle next week against Houston. He's going to struggle on the road against Indy. I think around game 5 you're going to start seeing some good Caleb Williams. That's why I see him start. So I'm thinking like from here, the Bears defense is going to have to carry them through into week 5. So I say we lose next week, we can win Indy, and even LA. Indy is going to be tough because it's on the road, and LA is going to be tough because that's a veteran quarterback in Matt Stafford. And even though we at the crib, that's going to be a tough game. And so the Bears is going to have to carry us until week 5. So looking at the schedule, when do you want to see Caleb Williams progressing with the offense and all of that?
I agree with you far as him, bro, but I'm not even for me, my take on why the Bears are going to win next week, he's totally out of the equation.
Okay.
He's totally out of the equation on why the Bears are going to win for me.
Okay.
I just want to see him, bro, just keep not turning the ball over.
Right.
That's it. That's it for me. When the plays are there, make it. That's it. When the throws are there, make them. Like I told you, only reason he didn't get a seat from me because he missed a wide open throw.
Got it.
That's it. Other than that, all I want him to do, bro, is just keep on making progress because he has it in him to make all the throws, the off the platform stuff. We know it. Just keep seeing, learn his offensive line strength and weaknesses before he knows what he can and he can't do. Like learn the players around you, learn their weaknesses and strength. Like don't go out there and try to do too much. And to his credit today, he didn't. To his credit today, he didn't try to do too much. That's the only reason he didn't get an F. You know what I'm saying? He didn't try to do too much. He did stay within the structure. It just wasn't there today, though. But about week 5, bro, he should be smoking cooking. Now back to my prediction: the Bears winning over the Texans, bro. I don't think the Texans. But I love C.J. Stroud, but if we get pressure on the quarterback, it's even gonna be hard for them to throw on us. Yeah.
But only thing
I do because, bro, we take away the slot from most teams, bro. People don't understand how this, bro. That is such a very important position in the NFL nowadays. We take away slot receivers, bro. Go back to the Detroit game last year, bro. We took Amon Ra away. He's not an outside boundary receiver. That's what the Bears do. They keep forcing you for your outside guys to beat them. Now, if you do that, that's fine. You got that type of offense, though, because you're not getting anything in the slot or over the middle. You got a 6'4" linebacker and a 6'2" linebacker that sometimes are just standing in the middle of the field with their hands up. I pay attention to Evans and Edwards. They just are paying attention, bro, to like the quarterback's eye, just watching the field, making it hard for him to throw over him into those seams. That's what the Bears want. And that's where their strength is. Well, like on defense, the Bears are going to win a lot of games on defense. I knew there were going to be growing pains with this rookie quarterback. I'm not looking for him to come out and beat teams' offense. I'm looking for them to beat Texas with their defense, and that's just my call, bro.
I got you. I'm just looking at the game. They played against the Colts today. C.J. Stroud, 234, 2 touchdowns. Joe Mixon, they ran the ball for 30 times for 159. Nico Collins, 117. Tank Dale, 40. Stephon Diggs, 33. They have a complete team. And I think
who they play?
They played the Colts, but
they didn't play the Bears, bro. Sorry, they didn't play the Bears.
What I'm saying is, I don't know if our offense is going to be able to put up enough to beat the Heat.
I get it. Okay, I get your take. And the Texans can come out there and win. I mean, it's just something. I just like the Bears' defense in this matchup, though. Like the Texans' strength playing to the Bears' defensive strength. Now, if they want to run the ball 30 times against us today and Keith Billings and let Montez Sweat and these guys smack your running back around, I have no problem with it if they win for you. But that's the way that we want to force you to do that. We want to make you one-dimensional.
C.J. Stroud is not Will Levis, and so I hope
not at all. But if our offense give us not third, when we 2nd and 5, close down by the touchdown, might make touchdown, the quarterback gets sacked and lose 30 yards, don't happen every game, though, either. There's some crazy circumstances that happened to the Bears on offense today that I don't look happening going forward, where there were some points that could have been gotten in the red zone. So I had to take that into account to do. Like you said, bad as Caleb played, there was so many missed opportunities for the offense today where at least, I'm being honest, I saw at least 21 points the Bears left on offense in this game today. Maybe they hit on some of that next game. Maybe they get more into a rhythm. Like, it's still early. I'm not underestimating the Texans at all. Well, but I just love the Bears secondary, though, bro. Like, I just love it. Like, with the NFL being a passing game, bro, I like it. I like the Bears secondary. I do. The offense can give us 21. We got a chance to stay in this game, bro.
Got you. I want to get a couple of comments in. Brian Morgan says we got to stop the run, though, and find a center.
We do have to find a center.
I think it's going to be week 8 after the bye. I think when he's talking about Caleb, it's going to start getting more comfortable. Brian Morgan says next week Caleb got to make some plays, and then all facts. So stopping the run, yeah, that's going to be. Listen, we did better in the second half, but it was definitely some gashes. And like I say, if Houston running the ball, Joe Mixon 30 times with the threat of a legit passing game, I think it's just going to be a trouble game for the Bears. That's just my opinion. I'm a Bear fan. I hope I'm wrong, but I just think that's a tough Sunday night football. That's another thing. Sunday night football. This is the prime time. Caleb first prime time game. Like all of these factors, it's hard for me to pick the Bears in that one. That's just me.
Hey, bro, I respect your opinion, bro. I can't argue your opinion. You make some valid facts, though. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, we all see it a little differently, bro. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you and I, you'll get me back, or you'll text me, and we'll have a conversation like, yeah, you saying, you know what I'm saying? And we'll move on to the next game. You know what I'm saying? You know how you and I do.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So other than that, man, that's all we got for today. Matter of fact, I want to go around the league real quick because we did have some games that go final. I just want to get your reaction about a few of the games that went finals already. We talked about the Steelers beating the Falcons. I think that that's going to that has started the QB controversy. It has officially started. I believe Justin Fields will remain the starter. What do you think the Steelers do going forward with Justin Fields?
Oh, bro, yeah, bro. That's gonna be awesome, bro. That's gonna be awesome, bro. That's gonna be awesome. We get a 4th round pick. You know what I'm saying? To go with all the picks we already got. If we're seeing the way we want to, that can help us shore up that offensive line. You know what I'm saying? All day long. Like, and then Post is giving the thing a chance, but I see him not just sitting on his laurels, bro, letting it linger on because he know what he has in his quarterback and want to get this kid into playing smarter. So if things ain't going right, I'll look for him to be looking on the trade market to bring in a veteran center, bro, and don't mind paying him. There's a guy out there, what's his name, Connie Williams, or somebody who's unsigned because he ain't healthy, or did he sign with somebody? Is that his name? Came from the Dolphins? They're going to have to pony up this money and get this brother in here, bro, and see if we can open his offensive lineup, because if we get the center going, we'll be all right, bro. Like, they hurt us up the middle today.
Yeah. Brian Hill says, I see Caleb playing better on the road, less distractions. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. The crowd noise and all of that. You was at home. You was at home with the crowd. Now you going on the road, hostile environment, Sunday night football. But I respect their opinion. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're right. I hope you do play better. But I want to continue.
Hey, bro, it's just me, bro. It's just me. I'm not putting too much into week one on offenses around the league, because defenses are always ahead of offenses around this time. If you ever watch football, bro, defenses are always ahead of offenses around this time. And even week two. That's why the Bears defense is going to keep them in this game, bro. That's all I'm telling you. But yeah, bro, and another thing I want to point out too, though, bro, we're going to have this conversation. Counting today, I'm going to go back to the last 5 or 6 weeks of last season and show you how many points the Bears have given up. And it's been the lowest in the league too, and by a wide margin.
Okay.
Yeah, going back to week 7 last year up to this game right here, it's been by a wide margin. The Bears lead the league in scoring defense.
Nice. Okay. I want to continue around the league. Minnesota beat Giants 28-6. Good for Sam.
You froze up.
Sam Darnold is starting for the Vikings.
Oh, he played well, bro.
Yeah, Daniel Jones. I thought
Sam Darnold started out here. This is like first 9 passes or something. I think when he had like 3 touchdowns today. He played well, didn't he?
At the crib and the Minnesota Vikings get the W. That's a good win.
I can't hear you because I think we lost signal. I don't know if anybody in the crowd.